Check. Hold on, Yoko. Yoko, hold on. I don't even have my boom on right now. I'm handheld. Just gonna see who pops up. If anybody. Not really doing a full show, but just a little update. Stir fry up. What up, Riots? There's somebody to talk to. I was kind of hyped, thought about doing like something, but Friday always turns out to be a bad day for everybody. Family obligations. I got fucking fucked with today too. Fucking stressing me out. I wanted to go to the park all day and shit. Get away from people. Yeah, you do need to join. Riots, what up? Any stir fry updates? I mean Starfield? I heard there were. Should have had Heath come in and give me an update. Somebody. I got a couple videos to check out though, because I really haven't been keeping up on this whole Starfield thing, but
Does Starfield marketing matter? I have to say, as of right now, no, because we got a Starfield Direct like a month.
Seriously? Oh my, Levon, come on.
And plus, Starfield is appealing towards the core Bethesda fan and the hardcore gamer. Now, those two groups of gamers have done their research about Starfield.
Yeah, well, they're not talking about them.
Starfield Direct, and now
see, Levon's fallen into that trap that the Xbox people are. That's not enough, honestly. I mean, I think it should be more. I don't think you should go tricking people, though. You know, tricking the general audience to buy this game thinking it's going to be some AAA fucking cinematic game, you know. But I wouldn't want them to do that, but I would think they'd push it a little bit harder. And they're basically relying on the fucking cheap, let the Jez Gordons go out there and do the woe is me marketing, which is, wah, you know, fucking ponies are making fun of our game, that's why it won't do anything, you know, and all this horse shit. And you're just setting yourself up for fucking, you know, like even putting that energy out there about feeling sorry for the devs. You shouldn't even put that energy out there. It's like, you know, you're on their side and you're saying that. Come on, man. Feel sorry for them when they fucking start bitching about Microsoft, if they ever do that. That's what you do.
Now at this point, they are just waiting for the game to come out. Nothing more.
Hey, Santa.
Nothing less. Now, if you're expecting,
why is he wearing a Santa Claus shirt?
Marketed in billboards,
I just realized that.
And train stations, and you know, in trains themselves, and do TV commercials and all that right now at this moment, then
what the fuck?
Yeah, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna really get that. At the most, I would expect, you know, hardcore marketing for Starfield for the casual gamer, maybe at the very
Coca-Cola commercials
end of August. And that's at the very, very end, guys.
So what's coming?
Maybe. So I think what Bethesda is going to rely on when it comes to Starfield is word of mouth.
Oh, reviewers, no.
Whether or not...
Don't do that. You're really setting yourself up for some bullshit. Don't let it fucking... That's the opposite of what you want to do. Unless you think you got the fucking biggest banger, it's going to get a 9 out of 10, you know. Fucking Metacritic. That's fucking horseshit. That ain't going to happen. That's what marketing is for, is to spin it away from bad publicity if there is bad word of mouth. You know, when the, you know, fucking movie starts bombing, you got to start putting out fucking damage control, you know. It's the same shit with fucking games. So relying seriously? Oh, what's up, Mello? Little Runny Son, you know. I'm just solo right now. I don't think I see anybody on. He's in there. Batman's still on by himself. Nobody's in the Discord, but oh, yeah, I don't know about that one, Levon. You're tripping on that.
A good or a great game, because if Starfield reviews good,
yeah, but see, then you're flipping the coin. See, if you got marketing, if it reviews good, hey, you could, it's a fucking win-win. But if it reviews bad, you got the marketing to fucking spin it away and pretend like it's still doing good. See, come on, you got to think like a fucking corporate ogre.
then that'll make gamers be curious about this game. So it seems like it's a good game. I mean,
I think it's the sunglasses. You know what? I think it's the sunglasses talking, Levon. I don't think this is your real opinion. How about that? You think you got superpowers because you got blue blockers and shit on.
Metacritic.
He's got his fucking...
It scored 90 on Metacritic. It scored 95.
It's a gold trim too.
On Metacritic. So this must be a good game. And it'll probably get that gamer to say, you know what? I'm going to play Starfield on my Xbox Series S or X. You know what? I'm going to play Starfield on my 4090 PC. And maybe I'll finally get to see what my PC that I paid, thousands of dollars for, to see what it's capable of.
Oh man, Starfield ain't gonna be the one for that.
That's what
Dude, it looks like fucking... What the fuck is wrong with people? Come on.
I think Bethesda is going.
It looks like not even the last Fallout game. Fucking looks like Skyrim.
And pretty much
it's the same
Microsoft
graphics.
is probably gonna rely on is word of mouth.
That doesn't mean it's gonna be bad or anything. It's like it can still be a great game, but come on.
I don't see them, doing marketing like Spider-Man 2 and all that. No. I don't see it like that, honestly. I see them just relying on the reviews and
relying on the damage control fucking weirdos that are just gonna cry about it and say, nobody's paying attention to it because of the haters. You can only fucking blame the haters for so much. I mean, that shit online is a fucking pimple in the grand scheme of things. Your little console wars and fucking memes and shit. That ain't stopping the fucking game. Come on. It's the real word of mouth. Try that, man. No marketing. See, you don't know what it should. Yeah, that's the social media aspect, but I think people are just wanting to see the Xbox of old that really, you know what I mean? They put it everywhere. I mean, shit. With the big game, you think back in the Halo, that kind of shit. That's what they want. They want to see, they want to see it like Master Chef, because this is their big game, right? Technically, I mean, it's the big one for Game Pass, but they're hawking Game Pass. They're not really hawking one individual game. So I get it, but what do you mean? What happened? Jody LaFlame, Cyclops, what up? You mean that I never followed up on the talking about the disclosure shit that's going on? It was a lot to unpack. I've had to sit on it for like a week. And console other people around me that are having their own they're questioning their place in the universe now, and so I've had to deal with that. I'm fine. Oh, BBB update. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the update is we're still here. We're in the background. We were gonna do a show. Well, I mean, I thought we should do a show, and it just didn't work out the last day or two. And then I was hyped to do one today. And then may get J-Dub in, and I forgot he does that shit on Friday. He's always taking off. Like, he's got family obligations, so we got to work around that. We should have did it Wednesday, but we were about to do it Wednesday, and then I fucking can't remember what happened. think it was the computer problems. Oh, and then I had that shit happen because I was the backup stream. JW did a stream, and then I was the backup. And I lost the damn thing for like 3 days. I was like fucking trying to edit it every day for like, oh, it was a fucking wash. That shit was a wash. Yeah, it was a bunch of shit. No, I am kind of tired today though. I'm not drinking, but I am trying to wind down. I did, you know, I gotta do fucking yard work in the morning too. It's too damn hot. The rent's too damn high. And it's too damn hot. I just gotta talk, you know. I just thought I'd open the stream up and say what's up. Who else? What up? Cyclops, you staying out of trouble? I should be asking what happened with you. Say no. Just say no. No more capers either.
Gamers at this
I think you're a little too old to be pulling capers.
point are just waiting for them to see whether or not they actually give us what they promise for Starfield when it comes to, you know, the Xbox gamer.
I was kind of
gamer.
I don't know. I mean, it's fuck the marketing. I think they've cheapened out on the game itself. I mean, I've been like kind of looking at some videos of Starfield fans, and I've seen their excitement kind of drop. Like the more they've shown, the more it's dropped. Like when it was just on paper, Bethesda's making Starfield, it was like the hype was at a certain point, but then it seems like the more they've shown with certain fans, that, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong overall, but I've seen some where they like the more they've shown, the less hype they've had. They're like, it's still, you know, because they're good at that shit, fucking showing you these videos and trying to pull at your fucking sci-fi heartstrings or some bullshit, like, and goddamn, what's his name's he's a total salesman, so yeah, in your mind when you're showing these cute trailers and shit and all this space stuff, and you know, you can conjure it up in your mind more than it actually when you finally see the finished product, it's like, oh, it's just Fallout in space. Okay, yeah. But maybe I'm wrong.
In order to find your daddy.
I think it could still be good though. The core audience will like it, you know, but I just have a feeling we're gonna get the short end of the stick with the console versions. That's all. I think it's gonna be dog shit. Cause it was, you know, the Series S, come on. That shit's gonna be fucking bullshit. They're gonna be assed out. The majority of people that try it on the ass, which isn't gonna be that many people, so I don't know why I'm saying it's gonna be that big of a deal. Like 2 people are gonna buy it on the ass probably. You know. I mean, even Xbox guys, they all got PCs, and I think they even, after Redfall, I don't think they're gonna, you know what I mean? They're just gonna fucking go ahead and go with the PC version. You know, they've already relegated to that. It's like, this guy's called the Starfield Skeptic.
Like I Am Legend.
But he is a fan, so I don't know.
They're checking to see, is this what we were promised? And also, too, whether or not to see whether it's worth to cap for. If this game does score good, then you can bet your bottom
you bet your sweet bippy
are gonna cap for this game. There's no doubt. If it scores really good. But that's all.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't see that. Actually, I didn't see people rioting for free PS5s. I heard about it though. Let me see what Batman's talking about here. What's Batman talking about here? Oh.
Oh, nothing. I was in here with Rich.
What's up? You're on the air.
How you been?
Say hello to my little friends.
Hey, everybody. Good day, you good?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was watching Levon's video where he's talking about Starfield doesn't need the marketing.
No, it doesn't. I just fucking
in the word of mouth. Yeah, but that's a roll of the dice relying on possible. Man,
well, yeah,
you sound like you're in a thunderstorm.
Message. Oh no, I've got a fan on. I need to turn it off.
Yeah, I don't know. You're just kind of rolling the dice.
Continue. Go on.
You rolling
rolling the dice.
Rolling the dice. That's all I had to say. Rolling the dice. Thank you. No, I don't. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. It's kind of like that's a fucking gamble because it's like you relying on the word of mouth. The word of mouth becomes shit. And guess what? The word of mouth becomes in the end shit. More shit. The word of mouth can be bugs at the beginning. You don't want that.
Yeah.
And if you've got the right marketing out there, guess what? They can spin that, and they can have people coming out and say, "Don't worry, folks, nothing to see here."
It's a feature.
Yeah, exactly. You spin it, and just to get you over the hump until you fix that shit, right? Like, and if you ain't got the fucking marketing budget, man, it's like I don't know, but I think that I think they're relying on the culture that they've developed on social media in the last. I think that's what they're doing. They're gonna just lean on that and let them be the marketing / defense force / just the influencers and stuff.
I've said that I reckon it will be when they put it on Game Pass. Microsoft aren't trying to sell you games.
Yeah, and push that and push Game Pass. Yeah, it'll be one character, well, not character, but you'll see the logo for Starfield within the Game Pass commercial. You know, once they got all they're stable together and they know what they're going to be showing. You know, Starfield can be one of the big ones in there. You know, hey, I remember that game, Starfield. Yeah, that'll work.
Upgraded for the premium edition, so I'll get it early. Paid him $30.
Let's see what else was going on. They're still rioting.
Oh, in New York. Yeah. So.
I didn't see the footage. I heard about it. Let me go see if I can find it. I'll play the video. Oh shit!
Fuck's
Your post. Shit! Full-on riot breaks out during Twitch influencer PS5 giveaway. Oh man! No, that's marketing right there. Having your influencer start some shit like that over PS5s. That shit could be fake.
Right. What in Town Square? In Central Park.
Yeah. See, now if Xbox were smart, they try to start a fake riot when Starfield comes out. That'd be funny. Or at least make fun of it. Even if it did turn out to be fake. Holy shit. That cop looks mad. He's a bot. No.
Dickhead. Fucking dickhead.
Let's see that guy. Let's see. Does he looks like he could, I don't know. Maybe an old school. He probably plays Call of Duty.
Oh my god. He's still camping down there. Come on.
Dang. Damn, they're throwing Fago? This is Juggalos. Gathered in the Juggalos. Damn, this is bigger than I was thinking. Holy hell. Every one of these kids looks like they listen to Tyler the Creator.
Oh my god.
It's definitely a
He's a
type.
little camping sons of bitches.
To disperse.
Dang.
Momentarily, no charges will be placed against you. If you refuse to leave, you will be
Was that he?
Sounds like RoboCop.
This is
RoboCop saying stand down.
this assembly is unlawful.
Stop in the name of the law.
Leave voluntarily.
I was gonna say.
That's crazy.
What's up, Buck?
What up? Yeah, I was just playing that video of the that riot, that PS5 riot. That's crazy.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Just go buy one. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, listen.
They're in the fucking stores.
Yeah.
It's like it's not hard to get them.
This is what happens when you clout chase, and I bet PlayStation is happy about it. They're probably like, hell yeah, this is free.
Oh yeah, it's
publicity.
free. It's free. Exactly.
promo.
Exactly. That's like that.
You know what?
Yeah, like
you would have made this perfect. Remember that? You know that Spider-Man guy that's in like TikTok videos. He goes through the subways and shit.
Yeah.
If that guy was in the middle of this riot and the cops were like fucking yelling at him and shit, that would have been funny. And he just does a backflip. Oh man, see, that guy could have got a real come up. That would have been some clout right there for Subway Spider-Man. Holy shit, these are good pictures.
Hey, Badman.
What's up, brother?
Hey, what do you think about that shit about Gamescom?
What about Gamescom?
Them not having their next two games playable?
Nola boy.
What games?
Forza and Starfield's not playable at Gamescom?
Well, Starfield drops like less than a week afterwards, so I don't understand why.
Yeah, but have you ever been to a gaming convention? The closest games are always fucking playable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I mean, I feel like
Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to do some shit behind closed doors with fucking media. Watch.
I mean, I thought they would have done something like that already. Give like IGN or somebody like.
Yeah, but you know what? In more chances than not, when a company does that, the game's fucked up. That's why they didn't want everybody getting their hands on it, because they didn't want it to. You know what I mean?
Oh, do you mind if I drag us to the other channel so I have the overlays?
Because they did the same shit with
Oh, sorry, I accidentally must have kicked Badman. My bad, Badman. I want the overlays to show up because I was doing a stream.
Yeah, they did the same thing with fucking Cyberpunk, where it was only behind closed doors and shit. And then look how that shit turned out.
Check.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Check. Oh yeah, sorry I kicked you out, but yeah, I wanted things to show up.
You know what I mean, Badman. Usually that's a bad sign when they're, it's just the media and it's that close to launch. When, you know what I mean, you have people that can get their hands on it, and then, you know what I mean? Because if your game's good, you get free promotion, because then they're going to go out and tell everybody.
Yeah. I'm particularly not too concerned about it, but I mean, hey, you're gonna say it's getting delayed. We'll see. We'll wait and see, man.
I don't think it's getting delayed or nothing like that, but it's just that's that. You know what I mean? Even
what's getting delayed?
Like that's not nothing.
Oh, I mean,
doesn't have a date.
What were you speculating? It's getting delayed?
No, I was just saying that's kind of weird that, the two next games that Xbox has aren't playable at the Gamescom when it's like 2 weeks before Starfield drops. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I imagine they want to, I don't know, keep it until the release date. I mean, because the people who pay for the premium access are going to talk about it then, aren't they? I don't know.
Yeah, because isn't the premium like 5 days or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, isn't it? Yeah. So it doesn't even matter because as soon as the early ones get their work, you know what I mean. As soon as that date happens, that's pretty much the date of the game.
Big money.
Because everybody will be streaming, everybody will put their shit out, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it is unusual that we've not seen so much as a fucking TV ad or at least like a YouTube promotion trailer or something. It is a bit odd, but like
Well, no, they just did them animated things in the past like 3 weeks. That was part of their promotion.
There's no fanfare for those. Do you know what I mean? They just dropped them quietly and just kept it pushing. I mean, I don't know.
But that's what you get with Game Pass. You're not going to get big marketing like, you know what I mean? They're just not doing it.
I mean, this game should really push subscriptions, no?
You would think so, but hey, they're giving it away with all the AMD CPU and GPU sales too.
But that's different though, isn't it? You got to pay. Those they're not cheap.
I think so because it's a traditionally like I think it's gonna push a lot of people, at least on the PC side, to try more people to try it on Game Pass because it could be a cheaper option to try than just getting the Steam.
Unless you need to upgrade, because then you'll buy an AMD CPU or GPU and just get the game for free, and you don't got to worry. Then you can just cut Game Pass out because, you know what I mean.
And then it'll definitely help on the console side, but I think if the subscriptions jump, but if it's not a solid game, then it can it just goes right back to nothing. So it's got to be a good game, and hopefully it's really good, and people stay with their subscription. You just got to have a lot of shit in there. You got to build that shit, and always have good content.
And that's why they were doing the deals, because they didn't have enough studios to make enough, you know what I mean, to do enough games.
They need to be doing more, honestly, but it's fucking costly. Shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, it takes time to get that set up to where it's like a machine, you know what I mean. Yeah, and that's part of the shitty management of Microsoft too. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Too much noise on this handheld. Let me try to put it in this here. Man, I need a new boom. I have a mic stand in the other room, but I don't think there's any room right here. It's not the same though, it's a boom arm. What else is going on? So stir fry's going down. What else is going down?
I'm waiting to see when they're going to do the exclusive for Spider-Man. That should be coming up here anytime now. Like IGN or whoever.
Right now, but at the end of August, I would expect, maybe a
Sony, you like to work with Game Informer, I swear.
Because at that point, the game,
pretty much that's releasing.
So that's all I got to say. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Starfield marketing matters right now? Let me know in the comment section below of this video. This is Levon Casey signing out. In peace.
Yeah, we know it'll be like IGN, GameSpot.
I want you guys to.
Oh god, that was scary, Levon. Holy shit. Always mad.
Did you guys see the new Loki trailer?
Yeah, I saw it.
Looks good. Looks really good.
Well, let's wait and see, mate. The MCU has done nothing but fucking destroy all their characters.
Yeah, but that's like a pivotal thing to like the multiverse story. You know what I mean?
Just got done reading some ribeyes. That's what's up, pimp.
Oh shit, that sounds good. Ribeyes.
Need some steak, bro.
Shout out to Always Mad Gaming. SS9. He's out here on that COD. I'm not recognizing any of this shit. Oh, this is Modern Warfare Remastered. Oh! I've never played this game. That's COD 4. I wanted to go the way down. I wanted to play this game. I told Z we should go back to this game.
Play Remnant 2 yet?
I haven't played it.
I booted it up. I haven't really paid attention to it.
Hey, bro.
You think it's the game of the year?
Even before Spider-Man come out, I think that's game of the year. I can't take my eyes off this fucking game.
Remnant 2, really?
Man, it's so fucking good. This game is so fucking
Did you play
good.
the first one with us?
That's the crazy thing. I didn't play the first one. I didn't play the first one.
We had a lot of fun with it.
Like, I can't believe that it's like this game is so fucking good. This is a sleeper, man.
Hey, there's been quite a few good games this year, man. Think about it.
I'll have to look at some of the footage of it and see if it looks like it plays like, because the first one.
You figure Zelda, Final Fantasy 16, you know Spider-Man will be there. And then whoever else they're gonna, you know.
You know how, like, we all, in our mind, we all got the games made up of what's going to be game of the year, like the Zeldas, the Starfields, and the Spider.
you know Zelda will be there. You know what I mean?
But Remnant came out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it could be.
And everybody, like, out of word of mouth, they don't even promote this game. Everybody is buying it off of word of mouth. It's that good.
Them are the best games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then the community grows naturally because other people say, hey, try this. It's fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
And then I never thought anybody can take the Dark Souls formula and with guns and really make it work. They make it work. And they make it work better than the Dark Souls formula. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? They really make it work.
Sometimes that's what it is because they're coming at it from a different angle.
Yeah, there's a few games that the first one kind of reminded me of. I'm just not thinking of them.
Oh my god!
It was cool. And then Gunfire, I did not like. I've played a couple of Gunfire games and I didn't like them, but god damn it, they did good on this.
Yeah, that was a weird one though. I'll have to go look at it again. Footage.
This motherfucker.
Footage. I gotta look at the footage. Hold on. I'll look it up. Remnant 2 the next day. Electric Boogaloo. Or it's Remnant II.
How you been anyway, Big Money?
Oh, I'm good. What's up,
What's up, Big Money?
Oh, there's Levon.
What's up, Levon?
Hey, does he ever contact you on like
Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay,
I talked to him.
Okay, good.
Day before yesterday. Yeah, because when his phone, he was telling me something about whatever was on there, and his phone had cut off. I guess he sent me something. So I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. So I was doing, you know, I'm letting everybody know, you know, we're still here. We're trying to get Z back, you know. I was talking to him today. He showed me, you know, I saw his PCs and shit. So he's trying to fucking do whatever he can.
Oh, his PP.
Oh shit. Yeah, his broken. Yeah, no, just kidding.
Long story. That's a long story.
Yeah. He'll tell. I'm sure he'll eventually.
Yeah.
He's probably working it all in his head right now. Exactly, you know how to tell it. He'll have it.
Make it all funny.
Yeah. But I just wanted to come on, let everybody know that we're still here. That was the update. So that title didn't mean anything. Oh, and the shocking revelations. Meant to say shocking stir-fry revelations because we were going to talk about Starfield, but you know, they probably forgot to put that part in there. So my bad if that sounded like clickbait.
Supposed to be soon, though. Isn't he supposed to be back soon?
Yeah. He's in the wings. He's waiting in the wings. You know, I think he might have a microphone kind of problem too. Like he's got to get, you know, man. There's a lot to set up, you know. So, but like Big Money said, it's a long story, and it's his story.
No, I'm aware of it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just telling.
Spoke to him, I think, last month.
James Williams too. Shout out to you. I didn't see you pop in there.
You on Kick?
Actually, yeah, because Nala Boy said what's up on Kick, but I only got a couple subscribers there. So.
Well, hit the follow then, guys. What are we doing here?
Well, I mean, there's anybody that's following me on there, they're already following me. Anybody's watching. Yeah. I didn't even tweet anything out, honestly, so there's not that many people there.
Otherwise, we won't last much longer.
What?
You think people actually look like
Oh, this is fire.
Damn. I should get into this game. Modern Warfare 4. Kinda looks fun.
Oh, you damn assists.
Hold on, Modern Warfare 4? Which one was that?
Yeah, remastered.
The hell? Come on, Max!
Oh shit. He's into it.
Okay, so one remastered.
I thought it was 1 at first, but then there's a hashtag down there. It says COD 4 remastered, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay, so it's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is the title, it's not Modern Warfare 4. And then they dropped the number, and they just, after that they dropped the numbers, and they just went Modern Warfare 2, 3, Black Ops. Yeah, so it's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So it is the first one that you're playing.
Chronologically confused.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They do that in movies a lot. Where they start getting sick of the numbers, so they have to come up with some new shit. And then spin-offs.
They piss me off. Y'all seen that what happened to me just now?
Damn, what's up with this guy's mic?
Y'all seen that?
Holy shit.
The bullet with the knife went through the man. They want to make sure I don't kill him.
Always Matt Gaiman. SS9, he's like
They hold me down on purpose. They hold me down on purpose. I told y'all.
Damn.
I told y'all. Whenever I told y'all to hold me down.
This is tense.
I told y'all, boy.
This is pod racing.
Man's chest. I would have had me a helicopter.
Oh, this is what I meant to watch. My bad. This is what I meant to show everybody. Hold on. Let's watch some of this. Big Money's Game of the Year right here. Here we go. Remnant 2 looks blue. Here we go.
She says, if I wanted to feel sorry for myself, I'd have stayed with your father.
Whew, that is quite a drop. Let me help you down.
I've got this.
Shit. You okay?
That's 3.
What? Oh, please.
3 times
Oh
I
wow,
saved your life.
gotta be a legend at you as well.
The sinkhole, your foot. What? You'd be dead if my mom hadn't taught me to dress a wound. Fine. 2 times then. The sinkhole and just now.
I feel like I've seen these characters before.
Hey, let me
What you
see.
playing? Are you playing Modern Warfare?
It's nothing.
No, Remnant 2.
Hey, I'm fine.
Come on, roll up your sleeve and just admit we're friends already.
This is not an admission.
Let me see. Oh. It's getting worse.
I'm getting better.
Listen, it ain't broken or bleeding.
Bumblefly.
Calm down. It always does.
Hold on, so tell me what everyone in Central Park was there for free PlayStation 5?
I don't really know. I didn't really read the story.
You ever hear about
It was
That old fairy tale?
Yeah, because the cops were called.
old white guy found it? Food and fresh water
So it
everywhere.
had nothing to do with like refugees.
No.
That's a fairy tale to me.
No,
Oh, Ridge, I'm gonna kill you. Ridge, I'm gonna kill you. Ridge told me it was
It
for
was because
refugees.
that Twitch streamer
Yeah, another
away
one.
PS5. Yeah.
what was he trying to say? He was trying to say it was
You think
He said it's a
But
refugees.
no, there has been
Refugees.
stories. No, there has been stories about in New York City. There's all these
I'm not sure.
I don't
there's all
know
these
what's in that
immigrants that are just
blend.
sleeping on the streets of New York City and shit.
Not in real life.
I mean that's about it. That's like everywhere. I mean homeless people and shit. So
Yeah, but they're
But they're
ones
not
who are busted in
refugees.
from like Texas or
I
Texas. Or,
see.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, that bullshit's going on. That weird shit.
Locked. Great. Ugh, we can't turn back now. Ain't got nowhere to go. There's gotta be another way through.
It seems kind of similar to the last Remnant as far as I can see, but more characterization going on. Cutscenes and stuff.
It's about time. What took you?
I don't really remember the characters in first one. They had cool powers though, remember that.
Can't let it go to waste. Use it. Hey, come on. Let's get some distance between us and these bodies.
Some of them sewer monsters were pretty crazy too.
Over here. Oh, this is.
I've heard good things about the next Armored Core too for people who like that game.
Played Armored.
I mean, it's got its fans. Some of the Armored Core fans who've played the new one say it's pretty good.
The game starts with you being sent to infiltrate the...
Helldivers and there's a bunch of games going to be.
This is the mech you start the game with. It has
It's been a while since I played a
laser blade and
good mech game.
Lock missiles.
Honestly, this looks better than the last Mech Warrior game I played, so I'd give it a shot. This looks pretty good. And I've been surprised And pretty impressed by the quality of controls now on console gaming for
in this next section
simulation type experiences.
Place.
I'm picking up signals from AC Rex.
Used to be dog shit.
Follow the markers.
What I'm doing now.
Like that Star Wars game, Star Wars Squadrons. That actually played really good on a Xbox controller. It kind of all made sense, you know.
It's called an assault boost. It's the most efficient way to cover
controller layout and shit.
It's also really, really good in combat. You can even dodge during it like this.
I can't wait for that new one,
If you
that
come to a
Outlaws.
stop while grounded, you will walk like this, but gliding with your boosters is
So I'm willing to give this a shot. Yeah.
This is your quick boost, your dodge, and then there's one button to jump and ascend. All of this requires energy, which recovers really rapidly while you're grounded.
Find out who they're working for.
Looks like they've got shields. Good thing you've got a blade.
This marks the first AC wreck that we've found.
Extract the pilot data. I'll analyze it from my end. This one's already expired. Keep looking.
So there are multiple paths through this huge city, and it's swarming with enemies.
What?
Yeah, well, so what do you think about this one, Riots? Have you been watching footage?
That's the PC.
I've been checking it out every couple months. Just keeping an eye on it.
Want them breathing down our necks.
What game?
Armor Core 6.
Because simply.
Oh yeah, I seen that that's coming. Yeah, yeah, that's big on PC, isn't it?
I mean, I've always considered Armored Core, you know, like a console mech game, but it's the closest you're gonna get to a kind of a PC mech experience on consoles.
This mission does a great
like I said,
job
just
characterizing Balam's red.
I think it's gotten better. I mean, I used to play some of the mech games back in the day on console, and I thought they were always shitty.
You're just freelancing for the highest bidder,
for the most part.
He's actually proud to be one of them.
It was because it's on a controller. You know, like simulation type games are just, you know, there's nothing like a keyboard and mouse or a keyboard and a flight stick.
As I fight this enemy,
you know.
AC, I need to talk about these tread legs that I'm equipped with. So they really change how the game feels to play.
But
it feels more like driving around in a vehicle.
They've come a long way. So
there's an incredible sense of momentum and weight to everything, which then comes in handy whenever you
controllers are super
overboost charge into enemies like this.
There's a lot more functionality in them now.
Tank and quad legs absorb recoil.
Looks like Baldur's Gate got doors, huh?
While firing heavy weaponry.
Right-hand ammunition.
And this doesn't look, I mean, it's not arcadey.
Although I thought I played perfectly, I only received an A rank. So
something
I
about
to S rank this mission one more time.
Games like that, I can't play Baldur's Gate.
Reverse jointed dual machine gun. Danced circles around my enemies, and I ignored the AC fight at the end.
Damn hamburger going down the wrong tube.
Hamburger.
Instead.
Damn.
With this,
cheeseburgers.
My S rank.
You got lucky, Merc.
Yeah, look like Baldur's Gate got what, like an 85 something?
They could find. The red guns are going to be first over the wall.
I thought it was higher than that.
Have fun watching from the sidelines.
So, Mission 6 was handed to you.
You like games like that, Heath?
Mysteries, but in Mission 7,
No, I was just saying it got its score. You know what I mean?
With taking on the Strider, a mobile resource
like even the user score was high. You know.
Front. To destroy this thing, you need to take out the eye.
Because like recently, it's been like, you know, the review score will be high and the user score will be way lower and shit. You know,
you can get close enough without the eye. Underneath the wall's main gate.
And another thing I like about the Armored Core series, though, is that, you know, it's got the Japanese twist to it, so it still has the
build here actually excels at one-on-on combat.
It's kind of like a good hybrid.
And missiles to break the enemy's
it's a good hybrid between.
I've never played an Armored Core game, but I'm getting that one.
Yeah, because sometimes the mecha games that are
after making your way
Japanese mecha, they go too far with the Japanese anime mecha, and because I come from the I like the simulation shit, but I don't mind if it's a little bit of Japanese anime mecha. But it looks like it's a good, you know, balance of that. I don't want that. I would like a good Macross game, man.
It's easy enough in the first phase.
That's what I want, but there's not as much.
It's extremely difficult in the second phase.
Who you talking about, Robotech?
When
the
partner leaves.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Macross is the original.
And Sony owns Robotech. They just gonna make a movie out of it.
Yeah, there's always been a weird thing with the movie rights, and I don't know what's going on with it now. But
V4 Rusty.
That's why we've never gotten Macross over here.
Sony owns Robotech.
But when you fail a mission in Armored Core 6,
I would love to see a Robotech game, bro.
Usually you'll have unlocked a checkpoint and can just reattempt the part where you died with replenished health, healing, and ammunition. What's more, you're actually able to switch up your assembly mid-mission as well. So when I failed in my first playthrough on this boss, I simply switched to double bazookas and kept the Juggernaut staggered almost indefinitely.
So it's got a good score too.
Are a very powerful tool.
Sounds like
honestly, I think the game's difficulty is designed around you needing to make use of checkpoints.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, of course.
Software, the
we all grow up
to create long missions.
I actually went to where the dinosaurs were. They're at the halfway point in between LA and 29 Palms
to get an S rank
out in California. And they have the dinosaurs out there. You can go and see them.
Oh yeah, yeah, from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I met Kevin Smith.
Instead,
we were eating at like the Burger King and shit there, and he came walking up. There was like 4+ loads of Marines. He's like, "Is there something going on?" We're like, "No, we're just going out 29 Palms."
No, Batman, that's cool. You were here.
Yeah, like he stayed there for like almost an hour signing autographs and just bullshitting with everybody.
The first
and that was back in like 98 or some shit. That was when that would have been.
Weaponry.
Yeah, he was like,
Who are they with?
especially back then. He still is. He's a fucking very humble guy.
Later, there's a
he'll go into the shops and like bullshit. And,
who,
you know,
the Jake and Silent Bob guy?
Yeah, Silent Bob.
Like sometimes he's by himself, but like he usually has like one helper with him, you know, and he's not like. But back in the 90s though, especially like when you met him, like he had like that comic shop out in Jersey, and like he'd be in there all the fucking time.
He still has that comic shop.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Yeah. And he pops up at the
now he owns a movie theater.
Now here's something. I gotta get this. I gotta talk to her, and I'm gonna try to record it. But I have a really good friend who she's in a comic book retail, and she actually works out in Los Angeles. It's a very big comic book shop. There's so many fucking stories we could talk about, but
yeah, I didn't realize how much of a nerd. Fucking nerd.
But she knows all those motherfuckers. Like Kevin's come in. All kinds of people. Will Wheaton. Actually, Will Wheaton used to go into her sex shop because she ran a porno store. Will Wheaton used to go in there all the time. That's another story.
It doesn't amaze me to know somebody like that.
She's an artist. She's cool though. See if I can get her on.
There's a boss
She could just come on and I'll just record us talk chatting because she's actually written some comics too. She started in coloring, but she was always a story writer. I knew her back when before she was published, but yeah. She's one of those weirdo artists that made that transition, tried to go to LA to do weird shit. And, you know, it's like a lot of people. You just fall into all this other weird shit, you know? It's like, I think she went out there to do acting, and she ended up being a fucking comic book fucking writer. So it's, you know.
This enemy has an insane moveset. The way I overcame this on my first playthrough was by pivoting to dual assault rifles, so that I could just mindlessly hold my fire buttons down and focus on predicting.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for when we talk about comic book shit, because she's a fucking comic book nerd. X-Men and shit.
And for my S rank,
I can't wait for Spider-Man. That's why I can't wait.
Plasma
she was in the first Spider-Man.
Dual pulse guns, a laser cannon, and a shield. And it was awful.
And Spider-Man game is going to be good.
Awful. I'm not sure. I had some really cool moments, but between dodging and flying.
Oh, if they're going to have another event, it's going to be sometime soon because you know what I mean.
Guns, I think piloting this build.
It's already August, so it'll be August or at the time. You know what I mean? It'll be in the next month or so if they're going to have another event.
Even with the checkpoint system, the game is tough. And
yeah,
while I'm proud,
they kind of really don't really need it, but
I had no chance of S ranking any.
They might wait till after Spider-Man.
That I had,
you know,
because think about it. To S rank a longer mission, you need to conceive of one build that can.
I'm just curious about Wolverine
encounters, all without running.
I want to see what that
or
eventually, you know,
at the end of the mission and
something different.
Well, yeah, they're saying that next year.
We haven't had a good Wolverine game in oh my god.
Anyway. So
I don't think actually I never played the
footage that I have to show you.
Like I remember the old NES one, which I actually ended up beating finally.
So if you want to,
that was one of the very few LJN games that was pretty decent.
I haven't mentioned yet.
What would you? What superhero would y'all like for Insomniac to do after?
Along with some
Wolverine
details that I learned from an interview
Ghost Rider,
with the game's lead producer and director.
I would like
if it was Marvel.
So, do you remember when I fought
Fantastic Four? Fantastic Four would be pretty good.
His name was Index Dunham.
Yeah, I want Silver Surfer, man. I want them to go.
Oh shit!
Just because big money, it ties into all that. You know what I mean? It ties into so many of the cosmic characters that you know what I mean. You can do anything with it.
It's still absolutely worth doing.
Or Blade, or they can do Blade or Silver Surfer.
Icon?
Blade,
yeah, Blade game would be good, or Punisher, Daredevil.
For something,
you know what I mean? Like something like that would be really good. That would be really easy for them to do too.
Yeah, I don't want them to do a big hero like Thor, or I don't want them to do somebody.
Dunham and a lot of other.
Even Submariner. What about a Submariner game where 80% of the game you playing underwater? Something like that. I just want something to blow us away. Like
yeah, something different. What if it's Daredevil because of Spider-Man? Because it's that close.
Where it reveals that you are rewarded for these with credits seen here.
I don't know.
More importantly,
with some of these other heroes, I would start thinking outside of Insomniac.
Grading system tuning.
And now that I think of it, I don't know. I'd want.
In the garage. And it's
I don't know, man. It would be dope to see Capcom have a fucking Ghost Rider game. You know, but they do the devil. You know, the guys that do Devil May Cry.
Give you new baseline abilities.
But they already do that, so it's just like but something along that line.
That would be a good Blade game. They would make a good Blade game. You know what I mean? Because they're used to playing.
Yeah, I think they'd make the best fucking Ghost Rider game. You know, with all the demonic shit and
the weapon bay.
Fucking.
Oh yeah, with the Devil May Cry shit. Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking those guys.
Shouldered arm weapons.
Ghost Rider, but.
Like you can with regular shoulder weapons.
Then it'd be pretty anime kind of.
There's so many characters you could do too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I always go back to Spawn
are these special
because,
offensive or
you know, like I said,
abilities.
I've said it a million times. Todd McFarlane created that character.
That's up to him, though.
To be a fucking comic book / video game character. His power set is like literally a video game character.
Yeah, but then why hasn't it hasn't been a video game, man? You know what I mean?
You're talking the business about it and his control over it, but that's a different story. But I'm just saying, character-wise, that's something that people should go after. If you were out there, because he built it into the character, just the way his powers develop. Like, he can be low-powered, street level, he can be cosmic level, and everything in between. That's the way Spawn was created, you know.
System is a way to
the thing wrong with this is that Marvel is trying their best to get their characters out there in video games, because we got the Iron Man game coming. We player DC. I think DC is waiting to see what this Wonder Woman game.
There's supposed to be Captain America Black Panther game, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a Captain America Black Panther, but Black Panther got his own.
Yeah, and then EA's doing a Black Panther game.
Yeah. I just want DC to come, like, it's like somebody find a remedy to Superman. I know Superman is hard to make a video game, but they really need
to. Tough. He's so tough to do because you have to, like, you know what I mean? How you power scale him. He's so weird because you either have to, like, make him a complete wimp or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you have, I don't know, somebody with a lot of fucking kryptonite and a lot of fucking magic. Those are the two things that can hurt him, is magic and kryptonite. So, I don't know.
Well, if let's say
in the Brainiac thing out of order.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. See, that's what it has to be a setting, like with Superman.
Yeah. Well, no, it won't. It can't do that because now everything has to tie in with Gunn.
That's
so no.
Yeah. No Gunn.
So no, it has to tie in with Gunn's. It has to be Gunn's. You know, Superman. Did you see Wonder Woman staying too? They're doing Wonder Woman 3.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I just seen it this week, man. Yeah, Gal's staying. They're gonna retool it and kind of, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So she's going to be Wonder Woman going forward?
Yeah, she's gonna be Wonder Woman.
Okay.
There'll be a new Superman. There'll be which they kind of put out who the new Superman and Lois was. Then there'll be a new Batman. Aquaman staying the same, I think. There'll probably be a new Flash.
Yeah, because we gotta get Crazy Boy out of. We gotta get him out of there.
And then it's gonna be Green Lantern. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zone Avengers. That was what's his name?
Because they already announced that Fillion's going to play Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner.
Yeah, you can find out who's going to be playing some of these characters, the new ones. You know what I mean?
I just hate that they gonna have that Robert Pattinson Batman, then they're gonna have a whole nother Batman. Because I think that next Batman is going to be good. I liked the first one. I like the first Batman.
Well, yeah, I like with Pattinson that kind of Elseworlds because they can play in there because they're doing that Penguin show, and that's going to be good. And then they're supposedly doing one where they're going to be in Arkham, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say they got an Arkham show coming out too.
Yeah, that's going to be that. If they do that right, that could be amazing.
I think they fucked up that Gotham series. The Gotham series should have been good. That Gotham series.
Some people liked it.
Yeah.
I know people that watched it that didn't even
it was
know
a little
anything
cheesy
about Batman.
here at time, but yeah, there was a lot of good characters on it.
I know there were people that watched it the whole time. I know that. People I wouldn't expect, like, you know, non-comic book people, you know. They just know the Batman movies.
But yeah, how about you guys know how that ended now, right? The Flash movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
Like they said, the way they did it, it's fucking retarded because all it did was confuse everybody. Because another Batman walked out and they're like, "So is this Batman?" And they're like, and then Gunn had to come out and say no, and it's like, well, then what the? You should have used that opportunity for your new Batman, not bringing this dickhead out.
Exactly. I don't know why I don't know what the fuck is going on. He's. If you gonna reset everything,
like do it.
Boot shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of this soft reboot shit. Just reboot everything.
Gunn is gonna fuck it up. Gunn is gonna fuck it up because think about it. They're keeping Waller. They're keeping Peacemaker. They're keeping his wife. You know what I mean? If you're gonna reboot, get rid of everybody and start over.
Exactly. That's why I said I don't like this soft reboot shit. Because you replace some people, then you confuse motherfuckers with the movie. Because this is at the end of Flash. That's when you supposed to everything. This is my world. James Gunn's world.
You show your new Batman right there, and then all they did was piss everybody off.
Yeah.
Shit.
After I heard that, I didn't even go see the movie, and I'm not. Because I thought the movie was going to be good. I was planning on seeing it, but I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
And then after what he said about Brave and the Bold, fuck him. He's starting at the end of the fucking story. He's skipping over every fucking Robin in the story.
I don't understand that.
You know what I mean?
I don't care about that.
Yeah, but you're going the whole way to Damian. So unless they're going to show all these other, you know what I mean?
I don't mind that. I don't mind going straight to a character, like, you know. I don't see why you have to. As long as you tell a good story with it. You know, we've had plenty of movies that started out that. Remember Son of Batman, the animated? You ever seen Son of Batman? Yeah. Starts out, he's already has Damian. He's dropped off. You don't really need to know if it tells a good story. You know.
But the thing is, I like Damian as a character, but why would you start at the end? That's this is supposed to be a reboot, a retelling of the DC universe of what they're going to do. It's like you confusing everybody. That's the
but I think
he wants a younger Superman, but then he's going to go with a way older Batman. So you're skipping over fucking 30 years of fucking story that you can never, you know what I mean? Unless you're doing prequels, you can't tell it.
You could change it around.
Because think about it, you're gonna be moving forward in the timeline, and they already said they're doing Crisis on Infinite Earths. So why, you know what I mean? Like why are I'm telling you, they're gonna fuck it up.
That's not why I would think if they fucked it up. I don't give a shit where they start from, and you have to establish every character and all this shit. And like, no, I don't agree with that. Just as long as it's a good, you know, treatment, tells a good story, and you can follow it, and you're not lost. Like all of a sudden, if Hawkwoman is there, like you don't need her backstory. It's like, you know, she's fucking Hawkwoman.
No,
it's like,
no, I'm not saying backstory. I'm just saying you're skipping over like 4 different Robins to get to the last Robin. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
And then listen, Buck, the Batman, Batman that Batman already has a bad history. He put a bad taste in our mouth with the shit I know you don't want to know the end, but when you see who it is, you're gonna be like, oh no, because that Batman put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. We was like, what?
And Gunn had to come out within 2 days of the movie premiering and saying, no, that isn't the new Batman. So what the fuck did you even put him in there for?
I don't know.
That right there.
You know what I mean? Like, that's where you show your Batman.
Exactly. You know, he got a point. He has a point. He has a good point. Because this is supposed to be the beginning of his DC universe, and that's the first character you show.
So now you have to explain. You know what I mean? And they should have.
Not really, because nobody's going to see Flash.
Yeah, but this shit with Flash is getting you know what I mean? So he's gone. So they'll just say it's a different. You know what I mean? So no big deal. That's easy enough to do. You know.
Man, why can't they just get Flash in just a Flash costume? Why do they have to do all this other dumb shit? It's like,
well, they could have, but he fucked it up. Like if he wouldn't have been, you know.
I hate the whole armor thing. Like, come on. Flash has one of the like simplest. So you know that design it stood the test of time for a reason.
Oh yeah, his red red.
Look what they did. Look what they did with Spider-Man with the Tom Holland shit. Like, take away the Tony Stark aspect and the fact that it's like kind of techno, but the material and the way it's like it fits to the body. That's Spider-Man, right? It doesn't have to have big bulging muscles and all this horse shit. And this should be the same thing with Flash. It's just a suit that goes over, very tight fitting. He would look so awesome.
More like a normal dude.
Think of the material they use for the Tom Holland Spider-Man, not the design and making it look like it's futuristic and all that shit, but just the material, the way it's like contours, and it's doesn't look like plastic, doesn't look like it's not shiny, and it's not quite cloth, but it's just fabric, like that's it. It's just simple. And I think the same thing with Green Lantern. You could just go really simple. Kyle Rayner, not Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, a little bit different. You can give him the vest or whatever, but
I'm pretty sure I saw that Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner.
They overthink shit with these comic book costumes. Honestly, I think keep it simple.
That's what happens when you give this good shit to Hollywood. Hollywood fucks everything up.
Well, then you got a bunch of bean counters that come in while you're showing the script to the producers, and they're telling you, "Oh, but we need it to look like this because then you could sell more toys, and then we can have the armor one and the regular one, and then this other armor." And so it's all ahead of time. They got to sell toys, so I get it, but you just got to make a good movie at the end of the day, or nobody's gonna want to buy the toys. So you plan all these toys ahead on a shitty script, it's pointless.
Yeah, look at what happened. They come out with them bullshit movies, and that Mel Gibson movie, and you know what I mean. These other smaller movies end up doing really, really good at the box office, and Flash did bad. You know what I mean? All these big movies did shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was counting on Flash. They were really hoping that was going to usher in the new DC era. They really thought that was going.
Well, I mean, they sat on it so long too, though.
And then that Blue Beetle too, same thing. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's not connected to nothing. It's telling its own story, but you know what I mean.
Some of these movies are going to be janky for a while because we're in this transition. So we're seeing
what sucks, Buck. You know what sucks? That Batgirl movie was supposed to be really fucking good, and they canned that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is why we can't get good video games from DC because they can't even make their fucking mind up in Hollywood of what the fuck to do with the characters.
Well, yeah, they're still in the middle of fucking. I mean, they just got bought out. Warner Discovery. They're trying to hold new things. So basically,
plus what Gunn said. He said it all ties in.
Basically, we have to put up with a bunch of janky ass movies, just like we had to the last 5 years because they were transitioning, and then the fucking 5 years before that because of the same shit. It keeps going through all these corporate fucking changes, producer changes, people fucking leaving, and. It's like, man, it's never ending. Now we're gonna have another couple years of janky fucking Warner Discovery movies. You know, DC.
And they can't never get anybody on the same page. Everybody want to go their own direction. The director want to go his direction. The producer want to go another direction. The actors want to go another direction. They can't never get anybody on the same page. That's the first thing. Get everybody on the same page, then go from there.
Yeah.
Look at what happened with Black Adam. They announced they were bringing back Superman and canned his ass. Like, you just pissed the whole fan base off by doing that.
Yeah.
Well, they should have never said it in the first place because it was all bullshit.
Yeah. And then they
strung him along.
He might come back. Henry Cavill might come back in some shit. Like, what the fuck, man?
And his career took a big fucking hit on that leaving the Witcher thing. I think that's gonna really bite him in the ass on his career because
no, I don't think it will because but that was because they don't give two shits about the source material. That was his big problem with it. He
still left them in the lurch though.
That's why, because they don't give two shits. They the writers actually said they don't give two shits about the actual source material. That's part of the problem.
Heath, you know what I've never understand about Hollywood?
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Great source material. The reason you went and brought them out is for the source material. They're doing that with every Lord of the Rings. Listen, I love.
They fucked that all up.
Fucked that up so bad. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? They always fuck with the source because they think they can do better than JR. They think they can do better than the guy that wrote the Game of Thrones. They think they can do better than the actual writer that wrote the shit. That's why
No. These motherfuckers just want to pop inclusive people in now. That's what it all is, and because that's all we see. Think about it. Every movie, it's bullshit.
I never understand that, man. Every fucking time they keep fucking up the source material. That's what we fell in love with. That's what the fans fell in love with. Why fuck with something that's not broken?
I thought people
Why
liked
do
it.
you think Henry Cavill went to 40K? Because he's a producer on it and he has control of how it's going to look and how it's going to come out because he cares because he's a fucking gamer like us.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know if that's what it was.
He actually is. Henry Cavill builds his own.
I get that.
He's seeing shit. Like he understands
I don't
being
think,
honest to the source material.
I don't think that's why that thing with the Witcher thing. I think he got sucked into that whole because his manager trying to get him that Superman thing, and they were rubbing people the wrong way out in Hollywood with that shit. Because he really thinks he's a bigger star that he is, and he's not.
No, he even said that he loved the Witcher material, but they weren't sticking to it, and there was nothing he could do. His hands were tied, so he finally had enough.
And plus, he's a really big fan of that Warhammer universe. He's a real big fan.
Like, he actually cares about the character. Like, he cared about Superman. Think about it. Why do you think he came back for that Black Adam cameo? Because they fucking told him so.
Yeah.
Because he would have never came back for it if it wasn't, you know what I mean?
They were probably telling him if it does well.
The Rock wanted him in there because if it, you know what I mean? They were... think about it.
No, I know what they were trying to do. They wanted to be able to produce the next one, Man of Steel.
But before that came out, what happened?
His ex-wife
they announced Gunn. And then that killed Black Adam right there.
The Rock's ex-wife is Henry Cavill's manager. And I think they wanted to produce the next Man of Steel and get in on that. And I think it's actually smart what Rock was trying to set up, because he was trying to set up a Black Adam versus Superman. And I think he would have been the guy to be able to do that right. But
and the Shazams too. He could have fought the Shazams too. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I've heard that he didn't want anything to do with the Shazam part. Even though he's
but in the end, you have to, because Black Adam is a Shazam character.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
He didn't connect it. Like, I mean, that was up to him. Like he kept them separate, even though he's technically.
Oh yeah. But I'm telling you, eventually they would have done something.
I think if they were to hits, I think that's it. It all falls on that. You know.
But they announced Gunn taking over, and that killed all that right there. Nobody gave a shit after that. The
only thing, the only thing like that movie shit, I'm so to be decent. It doesn't have to be great. I just want. That's all. Because they already fucked up the characters for the movies for me. The video games. I just want the video games.
Yeah, because the Black Adam movie, it was okay. There was nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean?
I thought it was just kind of generic. It's the generic kind of.
I don't like, man. I don't like when they do they take an evil character and then they make him into this evil but not evil character. He's an evil character. He's just an evil fucking character. I don't want to see him save people. I don't like stuff like that.
That's kind of a newer take. That's kind of a newer take in the comics. They've done that with that character, but I'm not as familiar.
I don't want to see Joker saving nobody. Joker. I don't want to see that. Man. I don't want to see shit like that. If he's evil, I know you want to sell your stuff, but man,
I feel the same way about Superman. I don't want to see evil Superman. I'm sick of them holding onto that because they can't get a Superman right, so they rely on he looks like a badass. He's got yellow or red eyes
or the Bizarro,
Yeah.
Wait a minute, did y'all see that that little boy, that Brightburn?
I saw the movie.
Yeah.
That was James Gunn's brother too. Wrote that
movie. I liked that movie.
Yeah. I think his brother directed it too. I forget. Yeah, it was okay.
I understand it was supposed to be quote unquote evil, but that was okay movie.
Why do you think everybody loves The Boys so much? Because they go there, you know what I mean?
They're evil characters in the beginning, though. Character.
Yeah.
That's the part I don't like.
Yeah, The Boys does stray from the source. It's still a good show, though. So even I'm accepting of straying from source material as long as it's good. And like
because really, all the superheroes are still pieces of shit, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Walking Dead strayed pretty dramatically too, but that got shitty. So comics.
Yeah, if they stuck with the comics, Daryl in France and shit. You know what I mean?
If they would have stuck with the comics, I don't think it would have been a hit show, honestly, because it gets pretty weird, but or not weird, but odd, I guess the show did too. Now that I think of it. Yeah. Who's still here? James Williams, Zone of the Enders. Okay, yeah, that was the last one. Man, I think that was all the shocking revelations that anybody can stand. I think we said it all. We said all there is to say about Stir Fry too, right? Anything new on Starfield?
No, there wasn't really anything.
Any new bullshit going on with that? Just the whole marketing arguments going on.
Yeah, really, everybody talking about there's no marketing, and that's about it.
And then people
the last thing was them animated things they had for the 4 cities. That's it.
And stupid. Them was so stupid. Things.
Why not just show the fucking game? And like I said, why aren't they at why isn't that game playable at Gamescom? You're going to
a
gaming convention and it's not playable. That or Forza are both not playable on the show floor, and they're bragging they have the biggest booth ever at a convention.
Because somebody will get it on footage. Somebody's gonna be fucking playing the game, and it's gonna come across a bug, and they'll have to fucking reboot the shit. That's why.
Yeah, but you know what? It's coming out within 2 weeks, so it doesn't matter. That's like the final version of the game anyway. You know what I mean?
But you know, they're scared. They know it's a big deal, so they don't want the memes out there showing the fucking this buggy mess. You know, and they want people to get their they want that money first.
Yeah,
you know
but why not Forza? Forza's always been a solid game. Like, you know what I mean? They always showed that off.
Get the people's money first, then then the cat's out of the bag. You can't do anything about it then. We got your money. You know, they're just trying to minimize, that's all. But damn, sounds like a wash.
I got a feeling it's going to flop. It's going to flop.
Flop. You heard it here.
Oh yeah, they already estimate. They said that they were estimating that PS5 on PS5 it was sold 10 million copies. So.
Oh shit, Thriller Ali, he's asking something. He said, if Sony releases a PS5 Pro, which system will be holding gaming back if it's not the Series S?
It'll still be the Series S. That's still the lowest, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't they give a price cut PS5 recently? In Europe, didn't they give a price cut on it?
They had deals. They had deals out in a lot of the European countries.
Price.
But you figure they'll probably get rid of the rest of the stock with this, you know, they were saying they wanted to do 25 million this year, like within this year. So, you know, with that Spider-Man coming out, they'll be moving a lot.
Yeah. Like at 55 million at the end of the year.
That's crazy. 25 million in a year. That's a lot.
Yes, that is. But that just shows you, man, where we stand. Sony sell consoles for off of their games like it should be. Microsoft sell consoles off of being cheap and having AA games and single A games. That's how they sell a console. Sony sell consoles off of good games, how it should be. The reason I buy Sony consoles is because they have good games. That's the way it should be.
Hey, it seems
big
so
money.
simple,
Did you see
too.
they have that now you can do 8 terabyte on your PS5 now?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they did the update. Now you can get an 8 terabyte NVMe SSD for your PS5.
Oh, writer strike, an actor strike. It depends on how many use guild, you know, actors and stuff and writers. So if you're out
didn't
there,
they,
you know,
didn't they just ask to come back to the table to negotiate? Didn't the SAG or whatever?
I haven't been keeping up on it. But definitely with voice acting and stuff, you know. So yeah, I mean that's a good point, but I'm not. I don't even know. I don't think everybody uses SAG for video games. I mean, I know a lot do, but depends on your budget and where you're casting from. You know, it's like central casting or something. Then it's going to be a lot. Then yeah, it will definitely affect it. But you know, it might not, because video games can probably just go, oh, we can't hire from that acting pool. Well, then we'll just hire, you know, from this. the non union. So, but yeah, I never thought about that.
Back before Madden dropped, because I want to talk about Madden so bad. God, I hate that fucking game.
What, the last Madden? Or just Madden in general?
Yeah, Madden in general.
That's funny.
They every year they keep saying the same.
It's different this time. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They keep giving us the same fucking game and motherfuckers keep paying for it.
Bro.
You know what Madden is now? Madden is a live service game. That's what Madden is. Madden is a live service game.
They remove features just to sell them back to you.
Well, then give it to us for. Remember when we used to get EA games, the sports games? They were like priced down and shit. That's the way it should be.
They need to come out with a new game like every 5 years then, and then do like update rosters. Then,
and it's also because we don't have competitors.
Yeah, exactly. But see, that's the thing. I don't blame. Just think. If you and Buck owned EA, we would be doing the same thing. Because look, if these dumb motherfuckers gonna buy the and you make them build it, can you imagine the Madden the budget? It's probably like $1 million, but they make it billions. I'm telling you, I guarantee you, Buck, the Madden.
We'll tell them the license, $1
million. They don't have enough to do anything. They don't have 12 months to make a difference. Madden's supposed to be a AAA game. Any dev out there will tell you that you need at least 4 years to make a decent AAA game. Yeah. They do it in 7 to 8 months. Come on, bro. Stop, man.
Yeah, they're just
it's different. No, it's not, man.
The same shit that's been going on with COD. It keeps getting worse and worse every year. You know what I mean?
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is.
They do have to pay for the NFL license. I mean, that is a lot of money, but you're right.
Then come out with a new game every 5 years and just do updated rosters, because people would probably buy more. You know what I mean? To be honest.
Or you make it a cheaper price point, $40. You know.
Yeah.
They used to do that. You know, back in I used to get NHL hockey every year for like $20 to $40. You know.
See, that's the same. That's I think
NHL?
That's one of the points that Sony should have brought over to that with the Activision thing is, look what's happening to Madden. Look what's happening when you monopolize something. When you're the only person that owns what everybody wants.
Yeah,
this is what happened. That would have been a great point they could have used, man, because I'm telling you, this shit is terrible.
How long do servers stay open and active on the older Maddens and 2Ks? I don't know.
No, big money. That new studio they opened up, that's where a lot of the Activision devs are going to.
Which one is that?
For the X Defiant or some shit. That's where a lot of the old COD devs are coming from. They're leaving and going there. Because it was a COD dev who created the studio or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like the EA guys left and created their own studio right down the road from DICE in Stockholm. You know.
I would imagine they would stay 2 releases. 2 years after, right? Like a Madden and a 2K servers. I'd say you could probably still play 20. What would you say, 21? Still servers open, or do they just go like 1 year out? I don't even know.
Oh no, they're 1 year out. They're this year. That's it. And like last year is open for a little bit, and then you know what I mean. As soon as the new one's out, then everybody moves on to the next one. You know.
Yeah. I figured there'd be like a year to a year and a half, maybe, but I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Like the past year, yeah, you know what I mean, because there's probably still people on old gen or whatever. You know what I mean? As long as there's still enough people paying for it, they'll keep the servers on. You know. Because, like, look at the Battlefield games. There's still people playing Battlefield 4. You can go on there anytime and play. You know what I mean? Because people play it enough, you know?
They ported Jedi Survivor to PS4 and Xbox One?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
But think about it. It's probably way cut down to be able to run on that, you know? The graphics and textures are probably way lower.
Yeah, it probably looks like the first game running on the Xbox, the One S or something, or the One.
See, that's the thing. I know, like me, they didn't have to do that. I'm surprised they did that.
Yeah.
Well, that's just greed. That's just EA's greed. That's all that is.
Yeah. Shit, if people are willing to fucking play on that. It is crazy. It's got to be a pretty shitty experience, though. I mean, I remember playing it. The last game.
I'm kind of worried about Battlefield, too, after what they said this week about it. The only thing that gives me hope on Battlefield is now Vince Ampella from Respawn is in charge of Battlefield.
Is doing a lot of shit, lady. They almost like Insomniac.
Dude, Insomniac's been hitting it out of the park.
They have been the best studio for the last 5 years.
Oh yeah, and the games they've been putting out's been quality all the way.
I gotta play Miles Morales. I still haven't played it.
Oh, dude, play it. It's so much better than the first one. It's so much better.
I wanted to play the remaster. Because when I watched the Spider-Man 2 trailers, I'm like, I see Peter Parker. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, yeah, because they changed his face.
I played the original, you know.
I like the new shit that you can like shoot your own lines to walk on and shit. That's gonna be awesome.
All right, let me see what's cooking tonight. Movies. I gotta find something to watch later. There's gotta be some goofy shit on.
Who is going to be the main villain? Is Venom going to be the main villain?
From what we know right now, that's what it looks like. And Craven will be, you know.
Yeah.
Now Craven will be hunting everybody down because like Taskmaster was on his list, and then you know that
Trash
what's her
Master.
name will be chasing you. That female cop, because she was in the trailer.
I'm just wondering how it's going down for Peter and Goldberg. I wonder how they.
Well, the symbiote wouldn't attach to Harry because he has that sickness that his mom had. So unless he gets cured of that, I don't think the symbiote will bond to him.
So you don't think it's going to bond to him time in this game that's coming up?
What's that?
You don't think it's going to bond to him in this game?
And unless he gets healed, unless Dr. Connors heals him, like that's why the symbiote wouldn't bond to him in the tank, was because he has that sickness like his mom has. So he says let him out, you know, and then he said maybe he gets cured and then it comes back or whatever, but I don't know. But it's definitely it still could be Eddie Brock. You know what I mean? Because he could be part of the jailbreak out that we saw with, we saw Mr. Negative.
Mr. No Legs. Mr. Negative should fight Mr. No Legs.
It could be anybody. Maybe Mr. Negative gets a symbiote.
Sure.
Crazy.
Like anything's possible, you know what I mean? Because you see Peter with it, and he loses it at some point. Miles gets it off him, so then who gets the symbiote? Because it's probably not going to be Harry's dad, because they're setting, they'll probably set something happen with Harry, and then the next game he'll be, Green Goblin or some shit. But they're making it seem like it's Harry. You know what I mean? From what everything they're showing.
Wow, that's one of the aliens.
And it's not Peter or Miles because you see them fighting. You know what I mean?
Biscuit, says Fuzznuts. Good to see you.
Yeah, and you would think maybe Craven, but nah, probably not.
All right. Well, nothing else going down. We don't have the there's not enough console war energy right now, so we'll have to take care of that on the next one. But shit, we talked about more than I thought we would talk about, honestly. I was just gonna come on and give a little spiel about, well, not a spiel, but just say we're still here, we're in the cut. I think J-Dub had a road trip, some family thing, so otherwise we probably have Pastor up in here defending Xbox right now, maybe. Who knows? You never know. You never know. What's that? Shit, that's so low. Sorry. Oh, shit, what's up, Max City? Yeah, I was about to sign off. I didn't even tweet this out. I guess I'll tweet it out afterwards, but maybe we'll premiere this later again. I don't know. Wasn't much to say. Mute them down real quick. That's about it. I think we said everything. Lavon, he said it all. Heath said it all. Big Money said it all. They said all there is to say about comic book movies.
I've been a diehard Bethesda.
Starfield, Stir Fry, and then Lavon had us covered. Kid Smooth, I know that's your favorite bot, Mac. So let's end it with Kid Smooth. You want to hear what Kid Smooth has to say? The best. You want to hear what the best bot has to say on the situation? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I'd rather hear from Lavon too. Yeah, where is he? I lost it. Lavon, come back. Oh, there he is.
Marketing.
We'll end it with Lavon.
I have to say, as of right now,
we'll end it with Lavon because he says it all. He says it all right here.
And a half ago. And plus, Starfield is appealing towards the core Bethesda fan and the hardcore gamer. Now, those two groups of gamers have done their research about Starfield. They watched that Starfield Direct, and now at this point, they are just waiting for the game to come out.
Gang banging.
Nothing more, nothing
Gang banging.
less. Now, if you're expecting this game to be marketed in billboards and
he needs the leather jacket. That's all he's missing.
You know, in trains themselves.
He's got the glasses. He just needs the leather jacket
and all that, right?
and the Guns N' Roses shirt.
Then yeah, you're not gonna get that.
Maybe a
you're
Metallica
not gonna
shirt.
really get that. At the most, I would expect, you know, hardcore marketing.
Not a Santa Claus shirt. Let's put it that way.
For the casual gamer, maybe at the very, very end of August. And that's at the very, very end, guys. And that's a maybe.
Yeah.
So I think what Bethesda is going to rely on when it comes to Starfield
Mustang
is
Gamer.
word
Shout out to you.
mouth. Reviewers.
Word of mouth.
Whether or not this will be a good or a great game. Because if Starfield reviews good, then that'll mean that
I know I already said this.
Curious about this game, so.
But this is where you run into the problem. You rely on the whole word of mouth, because if the fucking the first impression is the game comes out and it's a fucking mess or it's buggy and shit, the word of mouth becomes it's fucking buggy and shit. So you can't really do that.
Like it's a good game.
What if it isn't a good game at first? What if it takes a little bit of work?
I mean,
you got to have that fucking marketing to kind of destroy those false narratives that pop up, or correct narratives that just need to be spun a little bit, whichever.
It scored 90 on Metacritic. It scored.
And honestly, like what Jez is out here doing, saying I feel sorry for devs and all that shit. With real marketing, Microsoft would have him shut the fuck up. Somebody would send him a fucking letter saying, what the hell are you doing? You know, you're supposed to be an influencer, damage controlling for us, not making us look bad. And you know, but that's their marketing now, as I guess is doing the console war shit and
for 90
being goofies.
5 on Metacritic.
Blame it on the ponies. That's it. It's their fault.
So this must be a good game. And it'll probably get that gamer to say, you know what? I'm going to play Starfield on my Xbox Series S or X. You know what? I'm going to play Starfield on my 4090 PC. And maybe I'll finally get to see.
What about your Rogue Ally or your
that I paid,
Steam Deck? Levon, you going to play it on your Steam Deck?
Thousands of dollars for to see what it's capable of.
That's right.
That's what I think Bethesda is going to, and pretty much Microsoft is probably going to rely on, is word of mouth.
This won't go on too long because I'll cut out the part where he scares us half to death.
Marketing like Spider-Man 2 and all that. No. I don't see.
Yeah, we don't need Spider-Man money.
Gamer, they're gonna score good, then you can bet your bottom dollar that Xbox if it scores really good.
I'm trying to give him the last word, but he keeps talking, so it's not my fault.
It doesn't matter right now, but at the end of August, I would
last word, Levon. Come on, bring it home.
Big marketing push or whatever.
Bring it home.
Because at that point, the game, will be pretty much close to releasing. So that's all I got to say. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Starfield marketing matters right now? Let me know in the comments section below.
Follow Levon too. Watch his videos.
Sign out in peace. So now that you have